Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the In the Shed podcast. I'm your host, Judson Miller.
Curtis Burbage.
And we have a special guest here today. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, buddy?
My name is Matthew Turner.
Did you just tell Matt to douche himself?
What? No, I said introduce yourself.
I saw it. You said douche. Matt, do you douche yourself often?
You know what? I try not to, but sometimes I just got to clean myself out, and it feels kind of good.
Why would you clean yourself out when you don't even mess with your butt?
Oh, we're just going to jump right into it.
Here we are. You know what? That's actually a great question. Actually, I don't douche myself because I get called a prude by you and another fella that, is in our little group. And I don't like being looked down on because I don't like my butt being played with.
Oh, man.
So everyone's doing it.
I've got the...
like chips.
Right. I've got the bidet in there. We should let Matt try it out.
Oh my God, Matt!
Move everything in there.
Is that how it starts? You start with a bidet, and then it's
and then you're like, well,
it's all downhill from there.
Ron White had a bit about that was pretty funny, but yeah, we'll have to get to that another time. So, taking a break from all the douching talk, Matt also works with us in the sewers, so he is very accustomed to getting in the shit with us. Matt, tell us a little bit about your job.
I work in the repair side, so I dig stuff up when it breaks or put in new lines. So I dig stuff up and just repair.
I'm so proud of you. You're doing such a good job over here.
Thank you.
What's the weirdest thing you've ever seen in the sewer line?
Honestly, the weirdest thing besides your normal poop, everything else like that, there was a Ziploc baggie tied up, and it had a bunch of other little knots tied in it. You could tell where someone was slinging some stuff, and they had flushed it. Yeah.
Somebody had to flush their stash?
Well, I opened it up, just to see what was in it. All right, maybe, someone had, had to flush it real quick, emergency. And I was like, you know what? Nah, but it was just once they knotted it up and ripped the knot off, it was just a bunch of those gathered up in a Ziploc bag. But I found some money before. Coins, dollar bills. I was pretty happy when I found the dollar bills.
I don't know if you heard the story, but actually when I was bar screening with Bean Daddy, Bean Daddy was doing the work. I was standing there. He pulled up a $20 bill, and we took it to Bojangles and got lunch.
Nice.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Justin put that shit right in his pocket.
Yeah. I mean,
gross. You put it straight in your pocket?
Straight in the pocket, dude.
I still have that ID I found that time from the pump station. Remember you tried to throw it back into the pump station? You had the Spanish guy, and that was you? I still got it. I went and got it back, so I'm going to bring that to work one day.
Well, let's go ahead and jump right into it, Matt. What's your most embarrassing story? I heard that you've got a good one.
So, this was a while back. This was probably, I was maybe 18, 19.
How old are you now?
30.
30.
So, this was a long time ago.
God, I'm like the old man.
You are.
Jesus.
Well, that's with all the gray hair.
Yes.
So, we were, like I said, I was young. We were smoking some dope, and...
Oh, no, you wouldn't do that, would you?
So we were at my apartment at the time, and a fella that I worked with lived in the building across from mine. And so he walked over. He was already 3 sheets to the wind. He was housed. And me and a buddy of mine, we were about to leave, and I was about to go drive and, ride around. And he goes, man, come on, man, I'll drive. I said, this is a horrible idea, but all right, go ahead. So we're riding around, and he gets to this newer where they're redoing the roads or whatever, and he gets to the stop sign, and he doesn't know what to do. He's in the lane to go straight, but he's trying to turn left. Well, so happens to be there's a cop behind us. Yeah, we get blue lighted. We get rid of everything. Cop sits us down, starts looking. He finds it. Well, the guy driving, instead of getting DUI, he takes the first charge. Well, he let me and my buddy go. And I already called another friend to come get me. Well, I see headlights right here at my side. I was like, yeah, there's my ride. I'm out of here. Before I could turn around, the cop is already around the vehicle saying, who's taking this one? I was like, that's mine. So whatever, we get to jail. And so a little side note. So we're in line, right, getting checked in. This was like a Friday night. So there's a lot of people in line. And the guy I'm with, is hammered. He tells the CO, hey, man, I got to use the bathroom. Dude goes, wait till you get processed. About 5 minutes go by. Hey, man, I really got to pee. Hey, man, wait till you get processed. About another 10 minutes. Hey, man, I got to pee. While I was talking to the guy in front of me, he stole the bike, whatever. Well, we start hearing this water dripping. I said, what in the world? I look, there's a puddle forming at his feet.
He pissed himself,
And
huh?
he did. He told, and the CO just looks at him like, "What are you doing?" He shrugs his shoulders. He goes, "I told you I had to pee."
Oh my god, dude.
So yeah,
you should have shit yourself. I bet they'll let you go.
No, I'm good. So, if you get locked up for drugs, I don't think alcohol, I don't know, but you got to get searched. And not just your clothes. They took me into this little 4x4 room. I got 2 hefty dudes looking at me, telling me to get naked. It's like, all right, this is awkward.
Sounds like a party.
This is like Curtis's favorite wet dream here.
No shit, dude.
So they're telling me to lift my stuff up, do this. Well, then this is where the story gets good.
This is the part I told you about, Jetson.
This is the part that I've been waiting for.
So they tell me to turn around.
Okay.
And then I hear a glove. You know how the doctor pulls the glove on and it slaps?
Oh, I know that sound all too well.
I'm just kidding. They did not do that.
They went in raw?
Yeah. So I turned around. No. They told me to bend over. Okay. And then they said, spread your cheeks. And I can't see it, but I got 2 dudes staring down the barrel of my poop chute.
Nice. That sounds like a Friday night.
I was like, I was, like I said, 18, 19... 20 probably at the oldest, and this was the most embarrassed, awkward I've ever felt in my life. Have 2 guys staring.
How long do you think they looked at it?
Dude, they literally told me spread my cheeks, cough 3 times, and there was probably, the 3 coughs. There was probably just 45-second lag of them.
Just looking at it.
Okay, turn around and get dressed. I was like, oh my god, guys, are we done?
Your butthole's winking.
Oh my gosh,
it was embarrassing, man.
God, dude. So they didn't touch you at all. That's why I thought they touched you. I told Justin they touched you.
They just got to make sure. I'm assuming that's what the spreading the cheeks and coughing. Because if there was anything up there, it should come out.
Right? Yeah, you would think.
Right. But little did they know it did not.
Gosh.
You told your buddy to push it in deeper.
Yeah.
So now we need to get a cop on the show and be like, "Hey, man, how many buttholes have you looked at?"
Well, I don't know, man. I could probably find a chick one.
I don't know if you need to do a cop or more of corrections officer.
Corrections officer?
No.
I happen to know one.
And
that's actually a good question that, how many buttholes have you looked at?
Oh, I don't think he would appreciate that question, though.
He's the type of guy that does not seem like he would appreciate that.
Is it the one thing about?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah.
He's real big. I don't feel like taking an ass whipping over this
when
podcast.
He says big, he's talking probably NFL linebacker big. Yeah, he's got a very deep voice, and it's kind of scary. He yelled at me before.
He did?
Oh, dude.
Did you cry?
I made a joke. I thought it was his wife on the phone.
Oh, no.
And I just made a joke, man, she sounds hot. Just messing with him. Hey, man, that's my fucking daughter. Hey. I was like, I'm sorry. Like, I did not mean to offend you. He got so serious really quickly.
Damn.
Yeah, I bet he did. Why don't you talk about your daughter?
Yeah.
Hey, that reminds me. I need to ask you. I got another friend request, and I'll have to ask you about that here in a little while. I deleted it because I'm pretty sure that one was a scam. But
did they have my last name, or was it friends with me?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'll have to. They're not friends with you though.
They had my last name.
Yeah, but it was your last name, so that's not important.
Ooh,
yeah. Well, his niece. Was that right?
Yeah, my niece.
She added me, and I was like, nope.
Scam.
My niece is a very beautiful girl. Like, she's like a very beautiful
I don't believe
girl.
it. I need proof.
I for real was like, this is a scam. Why would? And so I noticed that Curtis was friends with her, and I was like, but that was the only mutual.
So what the F is this?
Yeah, I was like, who is this? There's no way this isn't a scam. But because I'm real wary about that kind of stuff.
Right.
I watch a lot of the scam baiters on YouTube,
I've heard.
Like that's like my dream. Is to like go over to India, like Ronan from Avengers Endgame style, and just start cracking heads, dude. Just let them have it.
Well, they do like text messages with local numbers.
Yeah.
You ever got one of those?
I got a call literally last Friday night, I think it was, and it was Atlantic Electrical. I was like, all right, and it was a Charleston. It was 843 number, and I was like, okay. I don't have anything with the electrical company, but I answered it, and I was like, hello? Missed sat there for about 10 seconds, and then it was something about my...
Senior Citizen Care or something?
It was my Social Security. There was a fraudulent charge or something on my Social Security, and I was like, all right, come on, man. They're getting...
I give mine away. I'm like, here, you can have it, dude. If you can do anything with that, good luck, bro.
If you can get anything off my credit, you're doing pretty good.
Shit. Tell me what to do.
I'm broke, boy. Yeah, that's my favorite one when they're like, you have a lien against you. This is the IRS. And I'm like, okay, well, let me give you my social and I'll give them a fake one. Okay, sir, your information pulls up. I'm like, oh, of course it did. So those are always fun to play with, though. Maybe we should, if I ever get a call from a scammer while we're on the show, I'll answer it.
Dude, what's funny is though, like someone texted me a while back, and it was like, hey, Alex or something. How I'm out by the pool, wishing you could come. It was a local number. It was this blonde chick, and she was all right looking.
Did she send you pictures?
It was her in a pool, but here's the thing though, it was like
so you had a blonde sending you pictures in a pool.
Well, it just shows. It didn't show like much cleavage because she didn't have a whole lot of cleavage because she's kind of skinny girl. And
did it show her face or was it?
It's her face, yeah. And I'm like, hey, I was like, you got the wrong number.
Oh, so you didn't recognize her?
No, I didn't recognize her. And she's like, oh, I'm sorry. Well, what's your name? And I'm like, so I'm thinking. So see, when shit like that happens to me, it's kind of like, all right, somebody, because I've made a few enemies in my time, and I'm thinking to myself, somebody's trying to catch me slipping, right?
Oh yeah.
You gotta wake up early in the morning and catch me on some shit like that. I mean, if you ain't in front of me, I'm still gonna question that shit.
Yeah.
But a text message, come on, man. And if you're listening to this and you're the one trying to set me up, you gotta step the game up. Like send the escort or something.
You gotta bring the A game for Kurt.
Yeah, bring the A game. Don't do that text shit because I don't fall for that. Anyway.
Have you seen how hot his wife is? He's not about to step out and lose that.
Hell no. I mean, the only way I'm stepping to is the laundry room if I got to. But I mean. I've been thinking I'm gonna call Pornhub and see if I can do advertising for them.
On the show?
Yeah, like Pornhub.
What are you talking about? Like getting like a free subscription?
Well, maybe see if they can hook me up with some swag or something. Like Pornhub. When she says no, we say yes. That'd be a badass commercial.
I don't think they need commercials to promote their business.
Yeah,
I think
probably
they're doing
not.
just fine.
I know.
Probably not. Yeah.
Whatever.
So, well, hey, I had a question, and it completely slipped my mind because we started talking about buttholes again.
Porn, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Matt, the other day when I came up to help y'all with that pump station at next to the Coliseum, that was when I had somebody that was messaging me saying, like, on Instagram. You remember that?
I do remember that, yes.
Yeah, so I didn't ever tell you the ending of that story. So they sent me a couple pictures, and one of them you could see, on Instagram when someone tags somebody, or there's multiple pictures, there's like a little square at the bottom, and that lets you know to swipe. So I screenshot that, and I hopped onto one of the reverse image search engines that I used, and put that picture in. It pulled up this girl's Instagram immediately. So I was like, okay, this is obviously not this person. So I messaged the person that they were using the pictures of, and they sent back almost immediately, and they were like, yeah, I'm having trouble with this. So I got Facebook involved and Instagram and wound up getting them kicked off Facebook. So I'm pretty proud of myself. I mean, I know that they're just going to turn around and grab another one.
Right.
And it was pretty cool because they were like, send me a picture of yourself. And so I sent a picture of Rob Gronkowski. Like, yeah,
y'all do have similar features. I see that.
I mean, yeah, we're almost exactly the same. I'm just 200 pounds heavier, 6 inches shorter, and not near as muscular,
Weight's just a number.
That's it, baby. It's just a number.
It's just a number, right?
I sent Mac. I sent Matt a text this morning. And I told him, I said, yeah, Justin's probably still sleeping. And I was like, because it's daylight savings time.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot.
Him, last night, I got a little lucky.
Uh-oh.
So yeah, but I timed it just right. I waited till daylight savings time, and like 3 minutes before.
Nice.
And so then that way, when it hit daylight savings time, I can say I actually had sex for 1 hour and 3 minutes.
Very nice.
So
I'm proud of you, man.
I beat my record, dude. Fellas, that's a tip for y'all. If your wife says you go too fast, wait till daylight savings time. You can knock it out, but then you're screwed when it goes back.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, I stayed up super late last night watching Psych. You ever watch Psych? It's about a guy that's he's super perceptive, and he has a photographic memory, but he pretends to be a psychic for the police department.
Yeah.
Dude, I love that show. I love that stuff. So I know we're kind of switching gears here, but Matt, I know you said earlier that you kind of want to come on and defend yourself because Bean Daddy was ruthless. I mean, I know you haven't heard it yet,
I haven't.
and that has been our design because we want you to be able to defend yourself without hearing what he said. So what do you have to say for old Bean Daddy?
So it was funny. Who was it? It was It was me, Kurt, and Ben, and another fellow. And somehow, anytime we're together, the butt always comes up. I have no idea why, but it does.
And now we know why you're so scared of it. I mean, I'd be
Ben.
scared if my first experience was 2 giant dudes.
I mean, Ben's very aggressive. I'm just
It's
saying.
true. He can be. Little honey badger.
But so they're talking, and I said, so what you're saying is you're calling me a prude because I don't like my butt being played with, or I don't like not receiving it. I guess it would be giving it,
doing the tossing.
Right. Yeah. And he kept saying, whether they're out of the shower or not. I was like, look, it might be clean, but poop still comes out of that.
So you'd never tongue punch a fart box?
I can honestly say I have not. Now, I don't, I know you say grandma's listening, so I'm not trying to go too, but you go a little too far south and
it happens.
Right. But that's unknowingly. I'm not going to willingly say, let's do this.
Yeah, I wouldn't know anything about that because I'm a good, safe, sweet little boy, and I'm a perfect little angel for my grandma's sake. So
yeah, well, I'm the opposite.
Oh, you're definitely the opposite. You're the devil on everybody's shoulder. We know.
It's true.
What's funny is that dude that came got that new Vector that time.
Yeah,
he's asking about marriage. A few of us at the table, and everybody's like, "Oh man, we all pray together," and this and this. I'm like, "Is she pregnant? No. Does she have health insurance? No. Then why are you gonna marry her, dude? Just because I'm telling you, she eats that wedding cake. All that shit she does at night is over with."
That is false.
Bullshit. Well, that's because y'all are new, man.
I woke up to a very good morning.
That's because y'all are new and y'all are younger. My wife ain't getting any.
How long have y'all been married?
Well, we've been together we've been together about 10 years.
Same for us. We've been married for 6.
Married for 2.
But
y'all don't have 5 kids.
That is very correct. We have 1. And I think daylight savings time helped us out this morning.
Nice.
I think her sleep schedule was off. So.
Did she make you muffins?
She did.
Nice. Nothing like waking up to a good warm muffin.
Dude, Matt pisses me off, man. He's all young and vibrant and shit. You know what
I'm saying?
He is,
man.
Just like you wake up. See, me, I can't just wake up and go at it. You know what I mean? Like, because it's going to be a long morning for you. I got to get, revved up a little bit.
What?
Oh, dude, it's going to take me forever.
No, man. She woke me up. She rolled me over. So.
Rolled you over? So she did go to the butt.
No, Bo. That's what I mean. I had a little boy.
Lord.
My grandma's gonna be so mad about this.
Leave it to me to be the one that
I know. See, Ben, he was all.
Ben was at least respectful.
I'm sorry, Grandma.
Yeah, but don't worry, Matt's cooler than Ben. Because Ben's got a cop mustache. And he carries a gun at church.
Oh, you say cop mustache. Y'all have seen the movie Super Troopers, correct?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I cannot think of his name.
Farva?
Oh, I was thinking the other. I was thinking the other one. No, the real small one.
Rabbit.
One that gets shot in the bulletproof cup.
Oh, I thought. Okay, yeah.
He had that mustache, and that's what it reminded me. But now you say Farva, he's got the Farva stash.
He is.
How'd y'all like that picture of Ben's dad bod?
Oh, the dad bod. I mean, at what point are you past the dad bod and just fat? I mean,
I think I've made it there.
Hey, Ben, me and Matt and Ben all have dad bods, right? But Ben's just so funny because I've watched it develop. Kind of like you. When you first got there.
I was not as big as I was. Or I am now. Yeah. I was not.
But it's just like, I've watched you grow from a boy to a man. Now, same thing with Ben.
But we'll see. Ben's excuses. He's saying is baby weight, but that's not baby weight.
I ain't baby weight. Well, look at his satchel. He carries a satchel like the dude off a Hangover.
Oh, and you know what he pulled out of his satchel come Thursday?
What's that?
Let's see. A pack of Girl Scout cookies, Skittles, Starburst, and I'm pretty sure there's one more pack of sweets in there.
Well, it was okay. So it was a Pop-Tart that was crushed to shit.
That's what it was.
And then he had those peach rings, sour rings.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay, it wasn't Skittles. You're right.
Yeah, and a Diet Coke or Diet Pepsi or something.
Yeah, fatty.
A Diet Pepsi.
But now that we're still on the topic of Ben, let me get back. So Ben is just, I'm a prude. I just would like to, I guess, hear people's thoughts on that subject, I guess, of not being the recipient, not receiving, but giving the salad tossing at that point.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'd never done it before. I haven't.
Nah, come on, Kurt.
No, until my wife, I'd never done it. I haven't.
I just can't, man.
I'm gonna get an email or a message from her. I can just feel it as soon as this airs from your wife.
Oh, from my wife?
Yeah. It's all lies.
He's lying again.
Well,
this is even worse than the grease
she did to me in the very beginning. But
all right, well, I'm sure I'll get that in an email. The
she
truth.
denies it, but she made me fall in love for a reason. She knows how to hook me.
Hey, man, that's a good thing.
Yeah, my wife, man, she burns that email up, don't she?
I mean, she's my new best friend on Snapchat. So
she's like, I'm emailing. She's like, so complaining. I go, send it an email. I cut her off. Don't want to hear it.
Just every conversation is gonna just email Justin.
Yeah,
it's been nice, dude. Like giving her that outlet. You know what I'm saying? Like her complaining at me. It's like went down like 40% since we got that email.
Heck yeah, and that's gonna be so funny. She's gonna be like fussing at you about something you did coaching, and be like, look, email Judson.
Yeah, email Judson about that shit.
It's not about the show, but I don't want to listen to it, so email him.
she got pissed off about the coaching thing. I said on there one day, and she's like, you know, I yelled at you because you got pissed off and stomped your hat in the middle of the field like a child. I go, you bitch at me about basketball too, Jamie. I didn't do that. Still, you know, because she brought the one. I did show my ass one time, pretty bad. I was getting this shit beat out of me by this guy. He's been coaching soccer for like 30 years. And he is a nice guy. He's very intimidating to the kids, though. Like
sounds like he's just a better coach.
He's a drill sergeant. Well, no, I mean he knows his shit. I mean, I could never coach my kids the way he does. Mm-hmm. I mean, he is a good coach. I mean, he actually a girl that is a coach there. Like me and her go back and forth talking shit to each other. Mm-hmm. She's cool. We scrimmage a lot. She beat him last year, and I think he hadn't been beaten like.
How did he take it?
From what she said, he was cool. She said, you know, he goes up to her and was like, you know. You're the first person that's beat me in I forgot how many years.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I mean, I was a little salty, you know, because, you know, me and her always talking shit to each other. But, I mean, it was just like he'll beat me so bad. My kid would kick the ball, and he'll be down there. Because, you know, at that age group, we're on the field with the kids. Right. He kicks the ball in for my kid. Like, that's how bad he's kicking our ass. He helps my kid. And he kicks the ball and helps my kid score against his own goalie and shit, just to give me some points. And that pisses me off even worse.
That's a sympathy point right there.
Dude, I get so... And he's nice as hell, you know, but I just get so... Like, I always, for some reason, even though I'm outskilled, I want to beat that person.
You know what that means, right? You just got to drive harder and beat them.
Well, yeah, I mean...
Work harder.
But I had an assistant coach last year, and she was, like, the biggest pain in my ass.
You got an assistant coach this year?
Well, I do.
Assistant coach, sorry.
I do, but they're, you know, my son and his daughter go to school together.
Your son and his daughter?
Yeah, well, yeah, sure. So my son, Jackson, the one that because I coach his team first.
Okay, not your son's daughter.
No, my son and the dude, my assistant coach's daughter.
Okay, that was all confusing. I'm sorry,
yeah.
That threw me off for a second.
They're in the same class together. Well, she's on our soccer team. So she comes up the other day, and you can tell there's a little bit of grab-assing going on, mm-hmm. You know, like that little, kick your ball away. And I'm like, oh, God, Jax. You know, because, I mean, he gets a girlfriend every sport we play, almost. So he's sitting there, and then she comes up, Coach. I'm like, yeah. Jackson's got a crush on me. Dude, he turned like 10 shades of red.
Nice.
And her dad's like, hey, Jackson, chill out, dude. It's like, God, that's a big dude, man. He's like, you can take him, Dad. I go, no, I ain't taking nothing, dude. Like, chill out with that lovey-dovey shit. Play your sport. But,
hey, man, young kids, man, it's puppy love.
Well, Jackson, dude, he's been in love with girls since 2 years old. Like 14-year-old. He had a girl. She had a best friend, and like when he could walk and shit, he followed her around in love with her.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm like, but you know, I mean, it kind of makes you happy, you know, to see your boy sitting there and like, you know, he's chasing girls at a young age, but then you think, God, there's gonna be trouble later.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I don't know, whatever.
It happens, man.
I tell him, I say, dude, look how much pain and sorrow girls have caused Daddy.
That's true.
You want that?
I mean, but obviously, you're with her for some reason. He sees through it. He knows.
Oh yeah.
He's like, something good's happening.
See, like Matt, you got a daughter.
Mm-hmm.
That's heartache.
I know, man.
You're already stressed out.
Well, see, that's your thing, though. You ever had your heart broke, Judge?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I think every man's had their heart.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll tell the story if you want me to.
Yeah. Well, hold on, just 1 second. You tell it. There's no heartbreak you'll ever have in your life than what your own daughter will do to you. like really. I mean, you have had my heart broke before too by a girl or whatever, but your daughter is gonna make that look like Disney World shit. When she breaks your heart, and like... Are
you speaking from experience here? I'm
assuming? Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, Maggie broke my heart a couple of times, just like on little things like where it's hard for me to accept she's getting older and stuff, and like she might push me off or something.
Right.
And that's a heartbreak every time. So it's like you're gonna see it's gonna suck too.
Yeah, no, I'm not ready for that. Every time I walk in the house, man, she, pokes her head around the corner, see who it is. She lights up, runs to me. I love it.
Yeah, wait till they get on phones and shit. And...
Yeah, I feel that. I mean, that's the same way I feel when I peek my head around the corner and see you at work.
Me?
I get all excited.
Me or Matt?
So I'll tell you about the time.
Yeah, that's good. Don't answer. That's good.
I'll tell you about the time that I got my heart broken. So my favorite TV show growing up, well, not growing up, but in high school, was Pawn Stars.
Nice.
I loved it, man. The old man and Boss Hog, or not Boss Hog. Who was it? Big Hoss? Anyway, not important. Because I hate those guys now. They're dead to me. So we went out to Vegas for my dad's 60th birthday. And I was all excited. This is when their show was like, you could not turn on History Channel without seeing their show. Or Discovery, whatever it was on. And not important either. So we're on a bus out to Old Vegas. And I see the sign. And I freaked out. And I'm like, Daddy, I'm going back there. So it's like 2 p.m. when this happens. We get to Vegas, Old Vegas. And
I don't mean to stop you. What's the difference?
So there's the strip where all the new stuff is.
Okay.
Like, like everything you see like in The Hangover.
Right.
That's New Vegas.
Okay.
And then Old Vegas is Fremont Street. That's where like the Golden Nugget is. That's where Sinatra and the gang was all hanging out back in the day.
Did you ever watch National Lampoon's Vegas Vacation?
I haven't, no.
Okay, because is that because Chevy Chase goes there with Cousin Eddie, and he's like, "Here, you need to win some money easy," and it's like, you go to the casino, guess number between 1 and 3. He's like 2, nope. And he's like, "This is money." Okay, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's funny. That's worse. That's worse odds than. Oh gosh, I can't think of the name of that game where you throw the dice down.
Yeah, craps.
Is it craps?
Is it? I
don't know. I've actually played craps. We'll let you finish.
No. Go right ahead. Cause
we got a buddy that he made a homemade craps table.
Nice.
And it's actually pretty fun.
I still don't get it.
Granted,
I've done it, but
I've yet to win money. But it's fun. It's fun losing.
I'm a
actually,
roulette
it's not
player.
Fun losing, but
I like roulette.
What?
Roulette. That's what I was trying to say.
Where
Yeah.
the ball spins on the wheel?
Yeah.
Yeah, because, I mean, you got 50-50 odds there.
Well, it depends on what you bet on. You can bet, like, in the middle, which, like, a bunch of numbers. You bet, like, in the middle of 4 numbers and get, like, a certain percentage, which I don't understand that shit. I always go black or red.
I'd say if you bet black or red, then it's a 50-50 shot.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
You can get the number. If you guess the number and the color, I mean, the odds that you win are...
I'm a beast at roulette. Like I actually have horrible luck in life, but for some reason, roulette gods shine down on me. Oh, except for that one time. But...
All right, so let me get back at it real quick. So we're in Old Vegas. My dad and my brother are at the Golden Nugget, and my dad's on a hot streak with blackjack. So I'm like, Big Daddy, you tear him up. I'm going back to see the boys at the Pawn Stars place. So I'm walking back to go catch a cab at the main road there, and so I walk past this strip club. And I don't know if I've told y'all yet, but I've never been to a strip club before.
Yes, remember that.
So
Poor thing.
and so this girl is like, "Hey, we're running a special right now. Your first 2 dances are free." And she's like touching all over me and stuff. And she's like trying to pull me in. I'm like, "Look, woman, I got stuff to do."
I'm on a mission.
Like, she's like, and I mean, I had a pocket full of money because I'd won the night before.
Oh, my God.
And she was like, "Trust me, it'll be worth your while," like winking at me and stuff. I was like, "Nope, I'm going to see the Pawn Star guys." So I get in my cab and I ride over there and literally walk up. It's probably 3 p.m, 3:30 now. It's closed on Friday afternoon.
Little bougie ass bitches,
dude,
man.
I was so mad. I was like, no way. Like, they must be closed because they're filming, the the wool was still over my eyes at this time. So the next, I look around and find the hours. So I come back on Saturday, and I'm standing in line for like probably an hour.
So there was a long line?
There was a real long line.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm standing in line for like an hour, and I finally get in there, and I'm telling you, that whole entire shop was probably about as big as this room.
Mm.
Like, you walk in, there's like 3 guitars on the walls. There's like a bunch of jewelry and stuff, but there was nothing else. And I was so mad. So you walk in, and they like have this roped off area. And so the big guy, the security guard, he was sitting there. So I talked to him. I was like, hey man, where's everybody at? And he's like, oh, we never see them anymore. And like the facade was shattered for me.
So they film that shit somewhere else or something?
No, they film it there, but they only film it like once every so often. Like they'll shut the place down and film for a day, and that's enough because, you know, they're only in the shop. You only see them in the shop for a little bit each episode. God. So they film for one day, and that's enough for a month.
So all that fancy stuff that they've bought, that's just random crap.
Nothing somewhere else or keep it.
Nothing was in there.
You know, this story made me sad.
I'm sad. I'm sad telling it.
No, it made me sad because I would have took the strippers. A pocket full of money.
Well, see, of course you take
2
strippers.
free dances.
I'm with Justin on this one. Like, you know, I've seen that show numerous times, and it's awesome. You know, people bring some crazy
it's so much
things.
fun.
Yeah.
And to know that, you know, obviously they made it big, and then, well, I mean, I guess that's what happens with everybody, right? You get on a TV show, you make it big, and then you're not going to do your everyday life.
Everybody.
So if you go to Vegas, what would be the first thing you'd do? If you could do one thing.
Me? Now?
No. I already knew you blew your shot.
I could do one thing.
I've never been.
Honestly, man, I don't know.
Bunny Ranch is mine.
Yeah, we know what you want to say.
That's
Matt.
Nevada. Well, I mean,
Same thing. It's right outside. But Bridget the Midget, dude. Like, I would have my shot.
But that's if she's there. Now, would you be hard crushed if she wasn't there?
Well, I'd be hard crushed, but I mean, I'm sure there's a good filler somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Just get a t-shirt. I mean,
Just
that's if I'm not married now. If I'm not married, or if I have a permission slip.
Permission slip.
I would have told Jamie, dude, if Bridget the Midget ever came along, man, sorry, you got to take one for the team.
Yeah, I'll send you pictures.
Yeah. I'll get a t-shirt. Remind me of that Bridget the Midget blow-up doll I had.
That's a nice celebrity crush you got there.
Bridget the Midget? Dude, her blow-up doll is not very flattering, though.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't.
I'll have to look it up.
And she's not durable.
Well, if I remember the story correctly, I think you popped her, did you not?
Well, okay. I think it was a seam in her shoulder that was leaking.
Was it a seam?
Well, I went back in there later on, you know, for round 2, and she was just laying there, like,
so you
flat.
You bit her too hard and busted your...
I don't know if it was a bite. I can't remember. But it was either a bite or maybe my scruff or something. I don't know. But she was not durable. And then I held her under the water in the bathtub to see where the leak was coming from.
Wow. So just like all his other sexual escapades.
And then my ex-wife comes in. She's like, what are you doing? And the little midget all flies up out the water. And she's like, Jesus, and walks out. Well, what's funny is somebody gave me that for my birthday. And we blow it up. And I'm walking around with her all night long at my birthday party. And my brother, we were all sitting around. My brother was like, you know, y'all laugh if y'all want. But he's really going to have sex with that doll, you know. And everybody stops laughing and looks at me, and I'm shaking my head like, yeah.
Yep, that's what
I'm going to get into this tonight.
But I think they really thought I wasn't going to do it.
But I did.
Yeah,
it would be rude not to as a birthday
somebody
gift.
Somebody gave it to me for a reason.
Yeah.
I don't think just to, like, display her.
Well, I think you went too hard because you busted her shoulder.
Yeah.
You blew her shoulder out.
She couldn't take the heat.
It happens, man. It happens. There's a lot there. Well, guys, we're at 33 minutes and 33 seconds, so we're going to have to go ahead and call it for this one. But, guys, thank you so much for joining us. We've definitely gotten into it today, I feel like. If you'd like to email us, it's intheshit69@gmail.com. And I'm Judson Miller.
Curtis Burbridge.
I'm Matt Turner.
About the activity, how blue... Okay.
All right, hold on one second. I'm going to record right here, just like this. And then I'm going to turn it and record it like this right here. And you can just see... Well, you can't see because the boxes are in the way. But, yeah, this is the way we need to set this mic up. And probably talk... like right into this direction right here. Yeah. So we need this mic facing. All right. Let's see what this mic sounds like. So this is from the cardioid side. This is from the side I think we need to be recording on. This is from the top. I don't think that sounds good at all. This is from the back side. This sounds fucking terrible and sounds really reverberation like. I think that this is the side that he needs to be recording from. All right, let's test the mic from the front side, and then we're going to test it from the top side, and then we're also going to test it from the back. Yeah, dude. This thing definitely has a sweet spot, and it is right here. All right, we're talking from the front, and now we're talking from the top, and now we're talking from the back. Oh, this bitch right here is going to work.
K's the one that I'm getting. C is the regular size one.
Oh, dude, this is working so good.
But dude, it's gonna stick
Perfect.
out. It's gonna look not much.
Perfect, perfect,
Bro,
perfect.
Stop.
Perfect.
Stop.
This
You
is
want
working
steady
really
feedback?
good.
No, they don't.
Stop.
Yes, they do.